Hey guys, welcome back to another Angular tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how to distribute your app from an Angular project into a regular static HTML. It's just a static website which you can distribute any way you want. So we're going to be continuing on from the project which I've been using for this entire series. Basically, it's just a pretty random project just to demonstrate some of the things. So all we have is we have like a text box. We can just type whatever you want and it's gonna automatically appear down here. And yeah, we also have a few pages. So we have the home page, then if I go to the title page, we also have this, which is just another page. So yeah, this is, you know, a really random website, like doesn't really do anything, but we can still use it. So we'll have this, and yeah, so it's pretty simple to actually distribute your app. What you want to do is you want to go to your project's root, just like this, and then you want to type in the command ng build. So we're just going to wait for a bit, you know, just wait for this to actually load, and you'll see at the beginning it looks quite similar to ng serve. And let's see what happens here. Okay, yeah, so this is actually quite a common error. It's actually been happening for like quite a while now. Maybe I need to update my Angular. But if you get this error, then to fix this, all you have to do is you can actually go to browsers list, and then what you can actually do is just comment out last two Safari versions. This is meant to be just a temporary fix, but it actually does seem to work quite well. So we can just do that. We type this in, and we should see the build get executed properly. So let's just wait for this to complete. And yeah, basically all this does is it's going to construct a dist file or dist folder, which we'll see here. And the reason it's grayed out, actually we can leave this open for a bit just so we can read it a bit. But the reason it's grayed out is because of Angular's git ignore. So if you don't want it to be grayed out, we can just comment that out, and that should fix it just like that. Although I'm just going to leave it like it is. So yeah, if we look inside of this, you're basically going to get the same thing every time. You're just going to get this, you're going to get an icon, you're going to get the main.js. This, I don't actually know what this is, but yeah, basically what this is Angular compiling your app into a static HTML page. Not static, but you know, you get the point. Like, it's just a bunch of files rather than this app which you need to run through the command line to execute over here. So yeah, if we actually go to the index.html, you see it's just linking in all of these JavaScript files like that. And we should also see the HTML CSS file here, and I believe this does not actually contain any CSS for some reason. I'm not too familiar with how the Angular compiler works and how Angular works in general, so you know, it's a bit of a black box for me as well. But yeah, so if we look at this, it actually tells us a bit about how much this app is. So you'll see the main.js is taking up about 55 kilobytes, actually I believe, so the raw size, and then yeah, I believe this is the one which you want to be looking for because it's been compressed or something. So yeah, you can see that it's actually taken up about 66 kilobytes or 67. Yep. So yeah, that's a pretty good size. I mean, obviously this app isn't really doing anything, but yeah. Okay, so we have our dist, and what I'm actually going to do to prove it that this is an app is I'm going to open a new window, and I'm just going to navigate to where this is located, which would be in the documents, YouTube. Oh no, that is wrong. Thing is, I actually can't remember. Is it VS Code? Yeah. Okay. So if we go here, then if we just go to the dist, just going to open it in this, and we see that we have our dist right here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cd into the Angular app first, like so, and then I'm going to use the live server just to show that this actually works. So now we're running this just like as if we were running a vanilla JavaScript project. It's just like this, and you know, we can do all of this. It still works perfectly like it would in Angular, and yeah, it's just really useful. If we try and navigate to another root. Oh, okay, so the problem we have here is that we actually don't have a web.config, and I'll talk about this problem later, but basically you'll need to like add this if you want to actually use routing in your main application. So I'll talk about that in another video, but yeah, this is quite a large problem if you plan to use routing because of how it works. If you were to like go to another page, then in a regular JavaScript regular vanilla JavaScript project, this is going to expect another HTML file, so nothing's happening there. But since this is a single page application, what you actually want it to do is you want it to reroute all routes back to the index, and it's going to handle it from there. So I'll show you guys how to fix that in a later tutorial, but for now all you need to know is you can use the ng-build command and you get this vanilla JavaScript project which you can then distribute whenever you want. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye!